All right, I know a lot of time we giving love to the brothers, to the fellas, but ladies, I got something special for you. It's from a house that we've been talking about, digging in a lot, this year. But yeah, they make some things, that are especially good, for the sisters, for the ladies, for that special someone in your life as well. And I think this is going to be a dope Christmas gift. So fellas, I need y'all to pay attention. If you like peach, if you like raspberry, if you like rose, if you like that sweet fruity with a little bit of floral, man, I got something for you from the house of Argos. We're going to talk about none other than Birth of Venus. Listen, this one is definitely a banger. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. Yo, what's going on, party people, fat boy family? I hope you are having an amazing day. It is Wednesday. That means we have made it through half of the week. It is hump day. And the only thing I want to hump is my bed because this rain and this temperature up and down. Listen, it's pneumonia weather outside. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all be safe. Did this man really just say hump his bed? That's Walt, you a wild boy. Nonetheless, it's Worth It or Not Wednesdays. For those of you who are new to the channel and you don't know what that means, this is the series where we really kind of dive into niche. We do first impressions. We go through samples and decants. Every once in a while, I'll just go ahead and do a blind buy, grab a full bottle. This time we're not doing that, but really significantly centered around niche fragrances. And I tell you whether or not it's full bottle worthy or not. You know what I'm saying? So if you like that type of content, feel free, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. While you're ready, go ahead and click that bell so you can be notified every single time I post one of these videos to the channel. But let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Again, we're going to be talking about Argos, and you guys know I have been loving on Argos crazy. Don't say it, Walt. A lot. I've been loving on Argos a lot, man. Introduced to Argos, I think originally it was on the stream with Dedrick and Christian. I can't think of his last name, so don't charge it to my heart, not my mind, but charge it to my mind, not my heart. But and got the sample set, got the discovery set. You guys have been seeing me talk about it. We've talked about Jennette, we've talked about Sacred Flame, we've talked about Triumph of Bacchus, we've talked about Baccio Immortale. You know what I'm saying? We've talked about Love triumphs over war. You know what I'm saying? And I've been able to get a full bottle. I got me and D4, we call them dirty 30s. You know what I'm saying? We call them the dirty 30s. Full bottle of the Jennette, which I think is the most wearable, just easy to grab. And then Love Triumphs Over War. And I've also been blessed, you know what I'm saying? Y'all pay attention to the description. Don't ask me in the comments. I actually have a code for you. Shout out to the people over at Argos. I actually have a code for you, Fatboy10. It'll get you 10% off your next purchase. So if you're jump into the discovery set, sample everything, get you a dirty 30. If you're just crazy like me, go ahead and grab the full bottle. But nonetheless, let me get that out the way. Shut up. Let's go ahead and jump in this today. Again, we're going to be talking about Birth of Venus. And again, I love this scent, but definitely this one is got to be for the ladies. Fruity, sweet, citrus, white floral, some rose. There's a little bit of chocolate and amber in here as well. And one of the things you notice with Argos is that it's an experience. One of the things about niche, a lot of people don't like niche because they feel like niche is overpriced, it's expensive. But my thing is, if you're going to pay money for a fragrance, you should at least get the experience. And one of the things I appreciate about Argos is that even from the sample, you get the experience. Like if you look at the artwork, this is absolutely beautiful. And you see the picture and the artwork that's on the, that's on the front, and you get all the stories that's actually in the sample pack when you open it, and the color of the juice and just everything is top notch. It's stellar. It honestly gets no better than this. I can't think of a company right now that actually gives you the experience that Argos gives you from the time you get like a sample, a decant. So you can only imagine. And if you see on the screen right now, like I don't have a full bottle of Birth of Venus, but you can see it translates to the bottles. It translates to the actual packaging and the artwork and all of those things. Just super, super, super high quality. So again, y'all know my thing is I want you to experience life at a fraction of the cost that everybody else is charging you. But if you're going to spend money on something, at least get your money's worth. And one of the things I love, I think Argos definitely does that better than anybody else. But I know you didn't hear me, you didn't come here to hear me ramble off with my mouth or whatever. I'm doing a lot of talking today that makes no sense. So let's just go ahead and jump into the fragrance. So this one again is probably going to definitely be for the ladies. Venus, considered the goddess of love, Aphrodite, if you're into Greek mythology or whatever. But basically, this is a divine fragrance with the embodiment of the goddess of beauty. So in the top, let's go ahead and get to it. In the top, we got bergamot, peach, orange, grapefruit, osmanthus, and lavender. So we're talking about beautiful, beautiful citrus fruity opening. All right. In the middle, in the heart, we got some narcissus, jasmine, tuberose, violet, iris, raspberry, some rose, and some chocolate. So I'm expecting that chocolate to give this nice, sweet. I'm wondering if it's going to be kind of a lactonic, undertone to that, because sometimes chocolate can do that. Sometimes it doesn't. Kind of like a cocoa or cacao thing versus actually milk chocolate. And then in the base, we got amber, vetiver, cedar, labdanum, Mysore, sandalwood, cashmere wood. So I know this in the dry down is going to be very creamy, very beautiful. Like I said, fellas, use that code. Go ahead, just buy this. Get the Dirty 30. You know what I'm saying? Buy this for your lady. She's absolutely gonna love it. I think I seen my boy Razor was talking about this or whatever. He opened it and wife was like, oh yeah, I need that. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get this on skin. And just so y'all can see, you know what I'm saying, the bottle right there, that's that Birth of Venus. Oh my God, man. This is beautiful. This is signature scent worthy for a woman. This is no disrespect to the Ariana Grandes of the world and the Clouds and the Pinks and all the cute stuff y'all like to wear, in Ulta and Sephora and Bath and Body Works. No shade. Because I love a lot of those things, but y'all know how I feel about the BR540s of the world. You know how I feel about the Tribecas of the world. This one in the air, oh my God, this is definitely one of those ones. So again, you're getting that fruit, you're getting that sweetness, very aromatic in the opening. You get that citrus, but it's not like sharp, it's well blended. It is super well blended, and this is definitely gonna be a head turner. Whew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm single, but I'm ready to mingle. And I'm ready to mingle with this. I'm ready to mingle with this. I'm ready to mingle with this. I'm hot, y'all. It's hot. I'm ready to mingle. Like, yo, I'm ready to mingle. No cap. Oh, this is good, man. Because again, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get tired of that pretty girl, fruity, floral DNA. Kind of gets played out. You don't want to, I feel like that's teenager type stuff. You know what I'm saying? The juicy couture. And again, these are things that smell good, but I'm 37. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you smelling like an 18-year-old. There's a level of maturity that's got to come, you know what I'm saying, with your fragrance journey. So this is not for everybody, but this is for those women that still appreciate that style of DNA. If you are a Juicy Couture fan, I'm not saying the two are related, but I'm just using that as an example. But you want something that's elevated, that's like, ooh, that gives you the same feel, you know what I'm saying, when you smelling something like Dior, when you smelling, you know what I'm saying, that BR540, and when you smelling something like that Tribeca. This is definitely one of those ones. So let me just look back at the notes real quick, because again, now I will say that right now, this appears to be a little linear, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. One of the things I appreciate about Argos is that, most of their other fragrances, especially the ones that are more male, leaning, masculine leaning, they kind of take you on this journey. I don't know if women actually want to go on a journey like that unless you're really into masculine scents. But the peach, to me, the peach and the bergamot and that orange, it's enough orange here and lavender that it is just so smooth. It doesn't bite. You know how citrus fragrances can really have a harsh opening, especially the way some people do bergamot. Anytime I see bergamot in a fragrance, I'm be like, okay, let's get ready. You know what I'm saying? Because is it a smooth bergamot? Is it a bergamot that's almost like lemon, where it's like, woo, had to catch myself. But by the time we start to get to the heart in the middle, now this has iris in it as well. I can't say I get a whole lot of iris, not to my nose. This is not something that I would think about iris, but those white florals, that jasmine, that tuberose, and that rose is definitely the star of the show. But that raspberry is what sets this off. Again, you get that peach in the opening, and then you get that raspberry, and those florals are just, y'all know how anytime you see florals, you know, I describe this the same way any fragrance I talk about, especially white florals. White florals have the ability, what do I say? They waft. So this is how I know the projection on this is going to be great. The scent trail on this is going to be great, especially for a woman, because you know they're going to be swinging and turning and twisting their hair all kind of which way, different places. This is good, man. This is good. And then as it's starting to settle, now we get some of that amber. I do get vetiver and the sandalwood, which women love. This is creamy. Listen, how long I've been talking? This ain't really got to take long. This is, if you're into fruity, sweet, floral fragrances, as a man, you might like that. I can't see myself wearing that. There's a lot. This ain't unisex. This definitely is leaning towards the feminine side. But there are some men who can get away with this. I think if a man, if you mix this with something else, it would have to be a vanilla. Something that's heavy vanilla or cedar to really kind of blend those things together. I think you can get away with this, but mostly, fellas, if you're looking for a Christmas gift, you know what I'm saying? That's already going to be in place by the time Valentine's Day gets here. Birth of Venus is one of them ones that you want to smell on your lady. She might actually appreciate smelling this on you because this smells good. This is one of those things you get a sample of, but you buy the full bottle for her. Y'all see that? Y'all see that sweat drop right there? Boy, cook. God, boy, the heat. And here's the weird thing. Just quick aside. It's like 65 outside today, but I still got the heat on. So I need to turn that off. Nonetheless, Birth of Venus is raising the heat. I mean, you can't get a higher compliment than that. This junk done raise my blood pressure, my blood temperature. The testosterone is raging. So you know what time it is. But listen, man, again, I don't need to spend a whole lot of time on this. Ladies, hear me when I tell you. I know some of y'all is like, you want me to pay what? That price tag? Listen, use that code. And I'm not making this video to sell that because I don't get a kickback from that. I just want y'all to be able to get what you get. Like, I want you to have that. You know what I'm saying? Fat Boy 10. Fat Boy 10. Everything is in the description. I think it's Fat Boy 10, but the link, all of that is in the description. Get you 10% off. I'm telling you. Don't wait till we get to January, February to be trying to buy birthday gifts, Valentine's Day. Go ahead and get this now. Man, this is good. And it gets better, like I said, because a lot of times with Argos, you get a lot of that spice. Not here. And some women like spice. They just don't like it on them. They like to smell it on a man. So this pulls back. So fellas, get you a bottle of Sacred Flame and then get her a bottle of Birth of Venus. Woo! Trouble, trouble, trouble. Listen, it's going to be a good night. I got a feeling, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Y'all sing it. I got a feeling. Ooh. All right, I'm done because now I'm singing. Listen, if you're rocking with this, if you've got the Discovery set and you haven't tried this one yet, definitely go ahead and tap in. If you don't have the Discovery set, you're tripping. Hit the link in the description, go to the website, check it out. Holla at your boy. Let me know down in the comments. Am I tripping or are you rocking with this? Y'all know how I am. I'm not gonna lie about no fragrance. I'm not gonna lie about no food. And this fragrance gonna get you the best of both worlds. All right. Nonetheless, I'ma holla at y'all. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell so you can be notified every single time I drop a new video to the channel. But yeah, this is definitely full bottle worthy. We grabbing this. I probably could have just said that from the beginning, but you know what I'm saying? I gotta build it up. You know what I'm saying? Make y'all wait a little bit, you know, get that watch time up. Shh. Don't tell nobody. All right, until the next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video.